back. How's it going, everybody? It is DanFromHali, and I am back for my very first reaction video in like almost 2 years. It might even be 2 years. I can't remember the date when I put up my last video, but I remember it was a while ago. And when I did all of that, I honestly thought that was the last video that I was ever going to do. And we'll talk about that. We can catch up at the end of this reaction video, but you clicked on this specifically to watch my reaction to Home Free's Skull and Bones. I'm not going to talk too much, but my very first reaction video here on this channel was to Home Free, and it was their Sea Shanty medley. I'd love to go back and react to that reaction to see how far I come. I think I probably will, but I thought it was very appropriate for me to go to another maritime themed video for my first one back. So that's the one that we're going to be doing. I also see, as I'm looking at this, that it looks like it's branded with the Skull and Bones logo for the upcoming video. I think it's even out today, if not today, tomorrow. Ubisoft's releasing a multiplayer pirate-themed game, Skull and Bones. Kind of excited about it. Cautiously optimistic, I guess. Haven't looked at any of the reviews yet, but I am more excited to hear Home Free perform Skull and Bones. The comments make it sound like this is going to be quite the performance. I haven't actually listened to a single Home Free song since I've stopped this. I've actually haven't listened to too much new music. Maybe part of me hoped that I would come back and do this, but again, we'll talk about that a little bit later. But before that, guys, it's reaction time, so buckle up and let's press play.
Yo-ho, yo-ho, the seas forever. Till I'm not but skull and bones, From outcast a kingpin was born upon the sea. Was meant to walk the land, a pirate's life for me. Avast you winding up the sails, don't speak to mutiny. Find yourself a wanton quarter, bottom of the sea. Among the shores of St. Anne to the eastern shores, I'll take my chances on the winds of loot and plunder scores. Our flag, it stands for us alone and no one else around. We owe our honor to the sea and not to any crown.
All right, so I do have to stop and talk a little bit. It is a reaction video, after all. I could probably talk through this if I really wanted to. I don't know if you caught on, but I was kind of looking in this direction at the first of the video, because this is where I used to have the video, and for some reason it's over here. Now I don't know. I might change that. I don't know. I think I just have my Streamlabs up over here because it's easier for me to see. I'll change that for the next video. But this is really cool so far. It's got a very bouncy beat, as a lot of these themed songs do, with, you know, piratey, maritimey. It's like that for a purpose, to keep up pace, to keep up the tempo. I always love a chance solo. There's not too much more for me to go off here, but guys, I'm feeling it. It's bringing me back. I'm getting back into the mood here. So I'm gonna turn off the mic for a second and press play, and we'll get back into this. Yeah.
Yo ho, yo ho, the seas forever roll. Yo ho, yo ho, the winds forever blow. Long after I met Davy Jones, still I'm not but skull and bones, yo. So many bullies bottoms up, raise the sails and drink with me. Here's to us, live long and long live piracy. Bring around into the white of treasures to be found. A pirate's life and nothing else, to the ship she's going down. Yo ho, yo ho, the seas forever roll.
All right, so this is gonna be the last time that I do this before I let it play out for the remainder of the song. And bad habit, guys. I apologize. It has been a long time since I've done this. I'll rewind so we don't miss anything before we pick it back up this time around. I realized I did that again as soon as I started it up, but I really like this. It's very polished. If I have anything negative to say, it might be that it's too polished. I love these songs. I love Home Free, but something that I think might make this pop out a little bit more to me is if the harmonies might have been off a little bit, even a little bit more off key. I know that would make it sound a little bit less professional, but I think that's kind of the point that I'm getting at. I'd rather for this, for a little bit more authenticity, for a little bit more fun. I think it might be a little bit more fun if the harmony might be off. But this is really cool. It's got a really good sound to it. You know, Chance has a really nice cadence when he's going along with this tempo. It even sounds like as he's singing, he's dipping down with Tim into the bass when we get to the harmony as well. I might be off with that, but that's what I'm picking up. It just sounds like there's a double bass there that I'm hearing a little bit like when he gets to the heave ho, it's almost like a punctuation for a double bass, but maybe I'm mishearing that. All right, let's press play and we'll catch up at the end of the video. All right, let's do it.
Oh, me hearties one by one.
Oh, me hearties one by one.
A pirate's life until we're done.
A pirate's life until we're done.
Heave-ho, me hearties, bring her round.
Heave-ho, me hearties, bring her round.
A pirate's life for me I found.
A pirate's life for me I found. Yo-ho, the seas forever go. Yo-ho, the winds forever go. Long after I met Davy Jones, still on my skull and bones. Yo-ho, the seas forever go. Yo-ho, the winds forever go. Long after I met Davy Jones, still on my skull and bones.
I really like that. I apologize for not rewinding again. I'm sorry, folks. Blame it on my sea legs, I guess. Okay, so this is in relation with the Ubisoft game, additional VFX provided by Ubisoft. I could have sworn there a couple of the shots of the ship looked like it was from a video game, and looks like they probably were. But this was really cool. That's a really cool collab to be able to do that with Ubisoft. Okay, cool, awesome, sweet. So let's pull that down here, and we can talk a little bit about this. So again, I really apologize about some of the rookie moves there, but this was really cool. And my one minor gripe aside, I thought that this was a really good video. I thought this had a great sound to it, and it wasn't even a gripe. I think it's just a me preference. So that's nothing against Home Free. Don't take it like that. I just kind of wanted to hear a little bit of the chaos of the seas and a little less of the polish. But listen, this was a really, really good video. Let me go back to the start of this credits, because I don't think I was really paying attention to it too much here. I'm gonna turn I'm looking for the director, but I don't think it's actually in there. Oh, yes, it is. Executive producer. Oh, this is going to take me a while to scrub through this. Directed by Matt Vanden. Oh, those are a whole lot of syllables. Matt Vandenmiraker? I probably just butchered your name, Matt. I'm sorry. Really good video. Really good video. Matt and the entire crew with Home Free as well. Great first video back to be watching this. The director of photography is Matt Delisi. I believe I've seen that name before. And I recognize some of these people too that were in the cast. But I can't. James Crowder as a name sticks out. So does Claire Glassford. I'm sure I've seen them around before. But folks, this was really good. You know what? Let's run this back. I'm not going to turn off my audio. I'm going to let it play though. So let's pull this back up. I want to watch this again.
Yo-ho, yo-ho, the seas forever roll. Yo-ho, yo-ho, till I'm naught but skull and bones. Yo-ho, yo-ho.
So just before that picks up, so this is what I'm talking about. I think the reason why I was expecting the chaos is how this opened with chants. It looked like it was going to be dark and dreary, a little bit more chaotic. There was going to be a little bit more going on. I expected that to reflect in the vocals. But what we get instead is some incredible harmonies like we expect coming from Home Free. I can't wait to listen to more of their stuff. I missed so much. I keep on getting their getting emails from the Home Free newsletter telling me about new stuff dropping, new albums, new tour dates and stuff like that. I know that I have a lot to miss, or a lot to catch up on because I've missed a lot. So if you have anything specific that you want me to react to, please put it down in the comments section. We can. But let's keep going here with the second playback, and I'll pause it again as I keep going. Otherwise, if there's nothing, I might just let it go.
Outcast, a kingpin was born upon the sea. There was meant to walk the land, a pirate's life for me. Avast you winding up the sails, don't speak to mutiny. Find yourself a wanton quarter, bottom of the sea. Among the shores of St. Anne to the eastern shores, I'll take my chances on the winds of loot and plunder scores. Our flag, it stands for us alone and no one else around. We owe our honor to the sea and not to any crown.
Yo-ho, yo-ho, the seas forever roll. Yo-ho, yo-ho, the winds forever blow. Long after I met Davy Jones, still I'm not but skull and bones. Yo-ho.
So me bullies bottoms up, raise the sails and drink with me. Here's to us, live long and long live piracy. Bring around into the wide of treasures to be found. A pirate's life or nothing else, to the ship she's going down.
Yo-ho, yo-ho, the seas forever roll. Yo-ho, yo-ho, the winds forever blow. Long after I met Davy Jones, still I'm not but skull and bones. Yo-ho.
Heave-ho, me hearties, one by one.
Heave-ho, me hearties, one by one.
A pirate's life into
Oh, I didn't pick that up. Those.
A pirate's life.
Yeah, I didn't pick that up from Adam the first time listening to it. The clickety clacks. That's the technical term for them. It's a musical term. The clickety clackers. Don't at me.
Until we're done.
Heave-ho, me hearties, bring her round.
Heave-ho, me hearties, bring her round.
A pirate's life for me I found.
A pirate's life for me I found. Yo-ho, yo-ho, the seas forever roll. Yo-ho, yo-ho,
Yeah, that's really cool. That's a really good video. I'm gonna have to switch those monitors around, I think, because that's gonna get annoying. Really good video. Yeah, I didn't catch some of those highlights from Adam Rupp. Always such a good job. You know, and when I first started listening to Home Free, I did the same thing. It was just kind of an oversight because even when you know that it's all being done with mouth, like you're a hearing instrument, right? So it's natural not to pick that up, but he's just so always impressive. But more so than the song here, I think the impressive nature of Skull and Bones is the video. The cinematography here is absolutely incredible. A lot of attention to detail went into what they're doing here to tell the story. And I don't think I was really paying attention to the story my first go around, because I didn't catch that the woman on the pier at the first of the video was the same one that was on the boat that entire time, because, you know, I'm kind of dumb like that. I was kind of listening for the song. And I think this is the wrong video to be doing that to, because there's a lot to miss. There's some really good costumes in here. A lot of work went into the costume design. It looks like this video had a really good budget to it as well. Not that Home Free doesn't always put out really good videos, but sometimes you get used to Home Free being Home Free and forget to look into what goes on behind the scenes and what you're actually seeing in camera, because there's a lot going here. There's a lot of visual work that's come in here. You can see that there's a lot of post-production work that came with some visual effects. And yeah, the story being told here is really cool too. I'm having a hard time putting together where the characters are, who the characters are, but this is a really good video. So we're actually coming on here at 18 and a half minutes. So we should probably call her quits here before this becomes one of my longer videos. But hey, listen, before we call her quits on this video, I do want to say thank you to everybody that's come back to watch this. And if this is your first time, welcome to my channel. I'm planning on making this, I don't want to say a forever thing, because forever is an awfully long time. But I'm planning on being here for the long run. I don't want to make any schedule. I don't want to make any promises. But listen, like I said at the top of this, when I said goodbye, I truly thought that it was going to be goodbye. I wasn't expecting to come back. I just wasn't in the I didn't have the mental capacity to do this. I wasn't in a good state of mind to be doing this. What this channel told me around the time when I stopped is that I needed therapy. Not for anything in particular, but I just needed somebody to talk to about some of my problems and all the stuff that was going on, the changes that were coming in life. I mean, if you made it through COVID, I mean, it's still going on. There's still people getting vaccinated today. I just had a booster not that long ago. If you made it through without needing professional help, seriously, no, all the power to you. I couldn't do it. It took a lot away from me. It did a lot to my mental health. And this channel and some of the videos and music that I was reacting to made me feel a certain way. And that told me that I needed a little bit of help. I needed to talk to somebody. I needed to sit down on the couch and have a few conversations. And I still am. And my therapist told me that I needed to come back and do this. But I still wasn't able to do it. There was a point of time a year ago, maybe even a little bit less than a year ago. I think it might have been in the summer, where I turned on the computer and I recorded a reaction to Hi Ren by Ren. You know, everybody was reacting to it back in the day. So I seen a lot of people reacting to this, and I still hadn't heard the song. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. And my microphone wasn't working, so it didn't record any of the audio. So I kind of took that as a sign that it wasn't meant to be. And then just this week, I had or this past week, last Thursday, I went to a job interview, and the gentleman was asking me questions about stuff that was on my resume, wanted to know who I was, and then he got to the bottom of my resume. He said, you know, I always ask people what they do in the spare time, telling you a bit about you outside of work, but I put my channel on my resume, and as it was some, music is a huge passion of mine, and this was a huge part of my life for a very long time. And he asked me about why I stopped doing it, and I told him pretty much what I just told you. I was fairly upfront about it. No sense hiding it. If if a potential employer doesn't get that mental health is a thing that affects us, it's not really an employer that I want to work with. And he said, well, it's I totally understand that, but it's a shame because I could tell, you could see the light in your eyes and the glow that just came over you when you started talking about that. It was something that you really, really loved. And it is. And on my way home from that interview, I made the decision that I was going to get back into it. I just purchased a new computer. I have my microphone working, my camera's working, so I decided to try it again. So folks, I apologize about the length of this video. I apologize about the ums and ahs. It's going to take me a little bit of time to get back into this. But welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, Home Fries. And if you could, welcome back, Dan from Hali. Guys, until next time, peace.